extra, extra. Read all about it.
Yeah, what he did over morning coffee. Yes, George's designs were fun and flirty with a funky edge that is seldom seen in workout gear.
They loved us.
No, they loved you. I'm just back to being my old doctor self. A doctor with a paralyzed patient.
Kevin, is it really awful to at least feel a little relieved that the show was over before he got hurt?
Yeah, that's really awful.
You tried to set Alice up. Your father got in the way.
What?
You heard me. You did this to him.
Please, can Daddy stay with us?
Honey, you know that Daddy has a really nice home of his own up there at the lighthouse with his own stuff in his own bed?
Like your paints?
Yeah, honey. Just like my paints.
Kevin.
No, Lucy, just...
Does it hurt?
As long as you're looking at me, nothing hurts.
See? Daddy has to come home with us so we can make him all better.
You're right. Christina's right.
That's ridiculous, Lucy.
You need your daughter to make a full recovery, and she needs you to get over this. She needs to see that you're okay. So, I guess it's settled then. You are moving in.
Not quite, Lucy.
Egan, Daddy's going to come and live with us.
So I hear.
We need to talk to Ian, and we need to tell your daddy goodbye for now.
You know what, honey? A kiss would be the best medicine of all.
Okay, come here, you. Let's give Daddy a big kiss, shall we?
I love you, Daddy.
I love you too, honey.
Okay, we're gonna be back real soon for a visit, all right? Wait a minute, let me help you.
It's a good thing you're here. There's no way I could get to it anyway.
I know. How are you, Daddy?
Oh, well. All my girls coming to see me? How does it get any better than this? It's not my best day, honey.
Yeah, I think we're gonna just shed a little light on that situation and just always remember that it could have been a lot worse now, right?
Yeah, I guess it could be worse. I could have been killed. I mean, that would be considered worse than the prospect of spending the rest of my life in a wheelchair. But hey, the jury's still out.
Yeah, of course it is. And there's so much you can do still, Daddy. I mean, you're painting, for starters.
I'm left-handed, Livy.
I want to help you. Daddy, I will. I'm so sorry.
Honey, it's not your fault. I'm gonna be okay.
Yes, you will. Because I am going to help you get better. In fact, before you check out here, I'm going to have you all moved in.
Moved in?
Yeah. You're going to come live with me and Caleb. Daddy will take care of you.
Christina was so happy to see Kevin talking and alert that she allowed Gail to take her to the park, and Carmen's got Danny. They're meet him there. okay. I know.
No, don't. I'm just getting used to the idea of a house guest. That's all.
I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have just blurted out that it was okay for him to come stay with us. But when my little girl's looking up at me, asking if her daddy can get better by coming to stay with us, I don't know. It just seemed that I had to say yes. It seemed like a rational thing to do at the time.
She's 4, Lucy.
I know she's 4.
Okay.
Okay. But given that she's 4, she felt like she could ask because maybe she just doesn't understand unacceptable behavior or what has to be
But
appropriate
you do,
or what.
right? You still do, don't you? Okay. I don't want Kevin living with us.
I understand that. I don't want him living with us either. But you know that it's not just a physical recovery for a patient. You need more than that.
As a doctor, I do understand that, yeah. But as a man, I know who he is to you, and I know who you are to him.
Who he was, who I was in the past. It's all about Christina. She somehow is magic for him. When she walks in the room, his whole face lights up. She could help him get better.
You want all of us to live in the same house.
No, that's not what I want. But you have to tell me you know the difference between calling Danny in New York on the phone and telling him goodnight versus being able to rock
What are
him
you
in your
doing?
arms.
It's not fair. Don't do that.
I know it's not fair, and I shouldn't be doing it, but it's the truth. You know that a child's love is the best cure in the world.
What about you?
What about me?
Kevin's in for the fight of his life. And you're willing to turn your life and everyone in it upside down.
I don't want to do this. I just... Somehow, I feel like I owe him that much.
This is gonna get bigger than any of us. Promise you.
And I promise you I won't let it. It cannot get bigger than us, what we have. I just don't know what else to do. He doesn't have anybody. He can't turn to Livy. I can't find Victor. I can't get his help. So I don't want Kevin to have to face all this alone.
I know what you're thinking.
Yeah, perish the
No,
thought.
it's not true. I mean, it's just been a long time since something really good has happened to me. It wasn't easy just to sit there and let you take all the credit for my designs.
No. George took the credit, not me. And you were very generous about it.
Story of my life. Never getting credit where credit's due.
Yes, and always having to make a lot of noise just so people notice you.
You do know me.
Yeah. Beautiful woman, rarely appreciated. But I gotta tell you, you did a heck of a job with this.
And thank you for being such a wonderful George.
Oh, of course.
I'm gonna miss him.
Yeah, well, you know, George had to catch a plane to Milan, but ciao, Lisbeth.
Ciao, George. Hello, Chris.
What?
Don't ever do that again.
I understand that you think you're the one person that can help Kevin through this. I get it. What I have a tough time getting my mind around is him sleeping down the hall from us, thinking of you.
You're right. Every single thing you said is absolutely right. But this is about Christina, too. Because what she saw happen to her daddy was horrific. And if I can make it better for her in any way, then I want to do that. I'm not asking you...
I know what you're asking me. There's a good chance that he will be paralyzed. And if you think that it'll be easier for Christina, then yes, he should live with us.
I didn't think that it would ever be possible to fall in love with you more than I already have. But I just